watching out for you. This is Newswatch 12 this morning.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning. We're checking back in with meteorologist Oliver Smith with a look at our current weather conditions. I see some of those temperatures are dipping near the 30s. Is this something we're going to be expecting for the rest of the day?
No, temperatures will warm up once we get into the afternoon, but yeah, it is definitely chilly east of the Cascades, but we're looking at 40s in southwestern Oregon, 43 in Medford, 47 in Brookings, but it's 35 right now in Montague, and temperatures right around freezing east of the Cascades, 32 for both Klamath Falls and Chemult. Now, current visibility, we've had some fog in and around Mount Sexton, also around Grants Pass as well. So if you're traveling along Interstate 5, just be aware of some low ceiling in that sense. Now, we also have snow into the Cascades as well. In fact, Willamette Pass, Diamond Lake, Lake of the Woods, you can see snow falling in all three locations. We're not expecting any heavy snow for today, a couple of inches, but it'll be enough to slow you down. Now, our satellite radar composite, a few showers in and around Shady Cove over here in Medford, trying to reach the ground, but I was just outside and it's not making it to the ground just yet. Around Grants Pass, some showers, and along the Coast Range as well. But we'll continue with this threat throughout the day. You can see that activity moving from the southwest towards the north and the east. We're not really even looking at all that much rain for today. In fact, maybe a 1/10 of an inch or less for areas up and down Interstate 5 and east the Cascades, even less. So not a significant rain day, but we'll be looking at some decent amount of rain along the Coast Range and along the Oregon coast. That's a better chance of maybe seeing a 1/4 of an inch or so for today. Now we'll continue with the threat of showers for today. The best chance of seeing a thunderstorm will be along the Oregon coast, and this will peak as we get into the afternoon hours. So we'll continue with the threat of showers all day long. Now, after we get about, say, midnight or in and around that time frame, that's when the showers will really start to decrease, and then we'll start seeing some clearing for tonight and into early tomorrow, which means that we could briefly see some fog in some areas for tomorrow, especially if we can get that clearing. But for today, not a whole lot of clearing here in the Rogue Valley, although we may see a little bit of some sun, but temperatures getting into the low 50s for today with the chance of showers eventually decreasing tonight. Now, our forecast for today, 40s and 50s all throughout the region. We'll be looking at the scattered showers for today. Showers will be decreasing for tonight. Temperatures dropping mostly into the 30s for tonight. Now, we're looking at the snow for the Oregon Cascades and the East Side Passes for tonight, but again, we're not looking at significant snow, a couple inches possible out for the East Side Passes and anywhere between 1 to 4 inches along the Oregon Cascades for today. So again, it's not a significant snow threat for today, but it is enough to slow you down a little bit if you are traveling over that area. Now, what we're going to be looking at is for Sunday and into Monday, a big change in the weather pattern. We're going to be looking at some pretty windy conditions. Even though this is showing east of the Cascades, this could very well be right over the Rogue Valley. So again, plan for some significant changes Sunday and into Monday. In fact, we're going to be looking at some pretty cold air moving into the region early next week. Various snow levels flirting with the valley floor. So yeah, you might be thinking this time of year we're not going to see it. That's not really the case. We're going to have one more shot. At least it's in the forecast. So for the Oregon coast, we'll be looking at chance of showers for the next couple of days, and then things improve as we get towards the weekend. Northern California, temperatures going from about 50 for today, climbing to about 60 over the weekend before the rain and the snow shows up early next week. Klamath Basin, same kind of scenario. We'll have that slight chance of some showers for today, rain and snow, eventually warming up to just rain in the afternoon. And then temperatures climbing rather nicely for Thursday through Sunday. A very, very pleasant weather pattern overall. Cascades, same kind of scenario. Great hiking weather for this weekend, because early next week we'll be looking at a lot of snow coming into the region. For the Rogue Valley, we'll have the shower threat for today. Thursday through Sunday looking pretty nice. And again, we could be looking at those low snow levels early next week.